Guys, hope you're all well. Thanks for watching. This is episode 3 on Farming Simulator 19 on Greenlands. So today we are going to be finishing off this field of grass. We may bale, I'm not quite sure at the moment whether we're going to bale or we're going to use the forage harvester. Sorry, not the forage harvester, the loading wagon, because I'm not sure if this map for the animals takes bales or you can tip straight in for feed. Sometimes they take both, but generally it's only one or the other, so we're going to have a look at that. But before we do that, we need to finish this field off. We need to get it windrowed, making it easier for collection, and let's have a look. Field 30, no, not 39, field 43. We just need to finish that off as well. We'll get that put into storage. We've got another field. I think it's nearly ready for harvesting. If not, it won't be long. But the only thing is, I just noticed the weather, and it might be nice and sunny as you can see at the moment. I can't see any clouds around particularly, but it's certainly showing the rain is coming. So I'm not sure how much harvesting we're going to get done, but we will see. So what we're trying to do is work as quick as possible now to try and get some animals on the farm. Because we're not playing seasons, we're not restricted to anything, we can just crack on as quick as we can. So I'll just get this finished off, I think that'll be alright. Right, let's pop this away. Not sure it's particularly got a home at the moment. Not sure. So it's like a bit of wasted barn space here, because one of them where it's a little bit narrow. You can't get out the other end, so I'm not sure there's too much advantage to it, so we might just poke this in here for now. That gets that out of the way. So we need to find, in fact that's it back there I think. What I might do, just stop here a minute, because I'm more concerned about this. I'm more concerned about the rain coming, but we're only on 5 times speed, so I'm not sure it's going to make too much difference that quick. But let's just try and get this field finished off. We may put it back on worker in a minute. It might be a little bit slow going up this hill. Some of these fields on this map are pretty steep. But yeah, we might be alright with the weather. I'd like to get this and the other field in front of us now, actually to the right of the farm, as if you're coming down the farm lane. That is ready, I think. So we could do with getting that harvested as well. And then we can turn these fields around as quick as we can and get them growing again, because we start making money fast. So we can start upgrading the farm, start upgrading the equipment that we started with, and then crack on and get some animals. We need to buy some more fields. There'll be plenty of jobs to be done then. Certainly want to upgrade the harvester as well, or at least the header anyway, in the near future, because then we can crack through the fields a lot quicker. And again, because we're not planting seasons, it's there's no restriction for waiting for the time of year for growth and things like that, so we can just keep turning these fields around, get them growing as quick as possible. I might just swing back round and then let the worker come back up the hill. We just go and grab the tractor and then just try and get that grass windrowed. Again, it doesn't really matter, because if it does rain for the grass, because we're not on season, so we don't have to worry about the grass getting wet and then waiting for it to dry out or anything. So not sure what other crops in that field that's growing or nearly ready to harvest. Hopefully we're going to better get some straw off of that with a bit of luck, depending on what the crop is. So I'll have a look at that in a little bit. We won't worry too much about these small bits that are left over here. We'll just whip down the other side before we finish the field, though, because it looks like there's a little bit left over there. Right, we'll just tidy up this end bit, and then we'll for now, I think we would just set it onto the worker. Just let him carry on, I think. Right, let's just flick back to the fence. Now I think, yep. Now, do we need to shut this gate? Not really, I don't think. doesn't matter too much about the small amount of grass that's going to be left over, because that will soon grow back, and we'll be back on this field cutting it again, so we'll pick it up at some point. Go back up the field here, I think, and then we'll come back round. Hopefully we can get this done. I'd like to try and get this field done, and then I'd like to try and just watching the time a little bit. I'm just trying to keep the episodes to a reasonably short length at least. So people can sort of just not have to commit so much time to them, really. But I'm hoping if we can get this done, and then depending on how that worker's getting on with that field, at least just try and finish that and tidy that field up. So we'll see how we get on for time now, but and then after that, in the next episode, I think we'll be picking up all this grass. We'll just we'll buy a couple of animals. We just really want to better see whether or not we need to be picking up with the loading wagon or baler. I'd rather do bales. I enjoy doing the bales, but we'll see. I've just seen that the harvester's 80% full, so he shouldn't be too long. I'd imagine he's probably going to need to be emptied before we get to finishing that field, I expect. So we'll just have to grab a tractor in a minute and trailer and just go and tidy up there. There's definitely some loose ends on that field need tidying up, so I think he's probably not going to have enough room left to finish without being emptied. We've still got to go up a few more times, and then we've got a bit more over the other side of the field. So yeah, we'll probably have to grab the John Deere or something, grab a trailer, and just go and pick that up. No sign of the rain yet. That's good. Final couple of turns on here, and then that will do us. Don't matter about being particularly neat here, because we can just run around with the trailer and the tractor in a minute. Only little loose bits, we can tidy that up as well. Right, that'll do, I think. That's probably going to be ready for the next episode now. Let's pop this back. So yeah, I'm playing on PlayStation 5. It's not making much difference versus the PS4 Pro or anything. It's, you know, the game's not been upgraded in any way to support additional graphics or processing or anything. So yeah, but still it is what it is. It's going to be a bit tight in there, turning that trade I think. Can tell a bit later. There's the loading wagon. Right, let's... Is there a tractor with a trailer on? Yeah, brilliant. We'll just flick to the harvester and see how he's getting on. Pretty much full. Yeah, so he's not going to finish those tiny loose ends. That's a shame. Anyway, let's... Now, we've only done a couple of episodes, so I'm now going to have to try and remember how we're going to get to... I don't think it's through. Oh, yes, it is. I think it is. We can turn right here, and then we go... Yeah, there's an opening there. Like, there we go. Is he finished? Yeah. I won't worry about that a little bit. Right, that will do, because the fuller he is down this hill, this tractor's not the most powerful. He'll struggle to pull it up that hill very well, so here we go already, look. So let's just get up to the top of the hill. We'll just grab the harvester in a minute off the worker, and we'll just tidy this field up, and then we can empty the harvester up here where it's nice and flat, and then the tractor hasn't got to try and pull all that weight up the hill. And then we can go and put this in the silo. Just leave that there for a minute. So we've got a bit here, and I think there's a little bit more over the other side. Well, I'm not seeing that now. Maybe it's not as much here. Oh, there it is. There we go. It's just loaded in. Yeah, so there's a little bit more over there against the hedge. Probably not very much. A little bit at the top I can see. Nothing too much. Doesn't give you hardly any yield anyway, especially... I don't think this field was fertilised or anything. It's one of the fields we started with, so... it's not like these small amounts, even what I'm picking up now is going to make much difference. Oh, we've got a patch of grass in the middle of this field. Right. Do this last bit here. Sun's still shining nicely. We've managed to get this field done at least. Hopefully that rain will come overnight, and then it's 5 PM already. Hopefully, yeah, if the rain comes overnight, that'd be ideal really, because we won't worry too much about that. We can skip forward, skip the night, and then hopefully the rain will be gone. Because otherwise, as you know, we cannot cut the crops when it's raining. Let's pick up those last couple of bits and just go and empty out. That little bit. I don't even know why I'm bothering really, because it's not it's nothing that's going to make a real difference. Right, let's get this out ready. Now, how do we get through? To that field? I'm not sure. We'll have a look for the next episode, because I was going to go into this field. Let's just run and jump the hedge. Field 61, hang on, it's got to be up here. There we go. Ready to harvest. Wheat, so that's good. Yes, so we can get some straw off of that, so that'll be good. Again, we can either bale that, or we can pick it up with a loading wagon, so we'll find that out, and then probably in the next episode actually, what we can do. You never know, we might be able to do both, and we can have some... Ideally at some point what I want to try and do is get a another silo in here that we can actually store some extra crops in, or at least the the grass and straw and hay, if we've got to use the loading wagon to collect for the animals. And if we don't, doesn't really matter, because we'll have it as bales. Slightly unorthodox, but it's getting the job done. I'm not sure we're going to quite get in there. Set the trigger off. Oh, look at that chest. Right. Let's put that in there. And there we go. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Join me for episode 4. If you've missed any of the other 2 episodes, go and check them out. Like, subscribe, comments, really, really, really helpful. Yeah, any comments would be really helpful to help the channel, help it grow. What sort of videos you enjoy, because not just about Farming Simulator. There's loads of different games that I'm doing, so yeah. Comments are really helpful, really welcome. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. And have a good day.